هلا وسهلا، هلا وسهلا عبد الله، وهلا وسهلا سامي. فعلا انا في سنترال هول وستمنستر، انا في المسرح الاساسي اللي راح يقام فيه او راح تقام فيه روائع الاوركسترا السعوديه في لندن. لكن انتم ما شاء الله تكلمتوا عن الاغاني والتفاصيل وتكلمتوا عن جزء من تاريخها، لكن انا ودي نتكلم عن تفاصيل التفاصيل وندخل اكثر حتى في الكواليس وفي المراحل اللي سبقت وجودنا اليوم هنا في روائع الاوركسترا السعوديه. عشان كده انا معايا ضيفي اليوم بول باسيفيكو، الرئيس التنفيذي لهيئة الموسيقى. هلا وسهلا. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Omnia. Thank you for having me tonight.
Thank you for joining us. First of all, I need to know how excited you are before 30 minutes before the concert starts.
It's an exciting moment. This is obviously the calm before the storm, and we can't wait to see our incredible Saudi National Orchestra and Choir on stage here in this historic venue in the heart of London, performing alongside, one of the best orchestras in the world, the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. And this is a very special place. We say we're in the heart of London. We really are in the heart of London. Across the street, we have Westminster Abbey, where King Charles was crowned. His coronation was held there. In that direction, one building over, we have the Houses of Parliament. We really are. If anyone's been sightseeing to London, they've been past where we are now. This is the great Central Hall, Westminster, hundreds of years of tradition, an incredible venue and an amazing place to celebrate Saudi music and the meeting of these two fantastic cultures.
You have already answered one and a half of my questions now.
What's your question?
So I wanted first to ask you why London, but you already answered that.
What I'd love to tell you is that why London? Because London is one of the great global capitals of culture. If you think about music, if you think about musical theatre, if you think about whether it's classical music or rock and roll, London has produced so many of the world's great art forms and artists over centuries and centuries. So for us to come here and have our music played with our musicians on the stage with the best of the London cultural community, I think is a great way of showing both the people in London, but also the people watching TV back home, that Saudi culture, Saudi music stands up with any of the best in the world, and we should be proud of that.
Yes, true. We are actually. Now we are done with the city part. I want to talk why Central Hall Westminster.
Okay, this is a very special venue. I've talked about the fact that a lot of music's been played here over the years, but actually one of the incredibly resonant reasons we're here tonight, this was the venue, the location for the first ever General Assembly meeting for the United Nations.
Really?
In 1946, the United Nations had their first meeting on this stage and in this room. So there's no greater, I think, example of an event bringing people from different parts of the world, different cultures, different languages, different expectations together to talk, to have dialogue. I mean, that is it for me. And music is a dialogue. So bringing musicians together, they may not speak the same language, but when they play music together effectively, it's a conversation, it's a discussion between those different musical lineages. And that's one of the most beautiful things about music, is that we can connect on a human level through music, and it tells a story, a rich story beyond words.
Yeah. Back to music and how music bring people together. 9/9/2024, you posted on X platform a post. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I say that quote right. That this concert is it's not only an artistic event; it's a cultural initiative that brings people together. How could that be possible by music?
Well, I think that's what music's all about. Whether it's two friends sitting, just playing privately with each other, whether it's a school orchestra, whether it's a choir, an amateur choir, whether it's students at the Saudi Music Hub in Riyadh or Al Khobar or Jeddah, or a professional orchestra like the RPO. It's the same thing. Music is when you play music with people, you feel that bond, you feel that communication, you feel that sense of community. Music's about community. And the beautiful thing about a live concert like this is that everybody in the room becomes part of that community. And in fact, with all of your help, everybody at home seeing this on TV also becomes part of that community. And this, I think, is the most incredible way to bring about a better understanding of each other. And that's, after all, what we hope to achieve this evening.
Yeah. Lastly, I need to know what's the surprise for London concert of Marvels of Saudi, because each destination has surprise, whether in Paris, Mexico, and last destination in New York, the Barrel. What's the surprise we're going to see here? How deep can we go?
Okay, I would say it's lovely that we're able to surprise and delight the people, but this is not a gimmick. This isn't about a sort of a trick. This is about, the things that we do are because they're deeply authentic. They're in the culture, they're in our culture, and they're in the host country's culture. So if I were to tell you now, it wouldn't be a surprise. But rest assured, I hope that everybody will be happy and delighted with what we're able to do this evening in London.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they are, and all of us are so pretty excited to see what's the surprise and attend the concert. The concert will start in half an hour, like 30 minutes from now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I really, really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you.
Omnia, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
عبد الله وسامي ارجع لكم. طبعا خلال حوارنا احنا تكلمنا عن الاجواء اللي راح تكون موجوده، تكلمنا كيف تحديدا الموسيقى ممكن تجمع الاشخاص. بعد تغريده نزلها سيد بول على حسابه كان يقول فيها انه هذا الحدث ما راح يكون فقط حدث موسيقي او فني، لكن راح يكون ايضا يعني حدث ثقافي يجمع الاشخاص مع بعضهم. ومن هنا انطلقنا وتكلمنا عن انه كيف ممكن يجمعها، وقال كيف ان الموسيقى ممكن انها تجمع الاشخاص في مجتمع واحد مختلف عن كل الاشياء اللي ممكن نعرفها عن المجتمعات، وانها هنا موجوده الان في لندن عشان تعمل جسر ثقافي مختلف وفريد من نوعه. طبعا في كل مرحله من المراحل زي ما انت وسامي قلتوا بيكون في شيء مميز وشيء مختلف. حاولت اني اعرف منه لكن قال لنا ما حيقول لنا هي، لكن راح نشوفها اليوم في الكونسرت اكيد، او في روائع الاوركسترا السعوديه اللي حتنطلق يعني بعد نص ساعه زي ما قلنا. وهذا اللي كان عندي الان اسيبكم تتابعوا، والكلمه عندكم عبد الله وسامي.